All right, so if you're looking for the ultimate flipping and pitching rod, here it is. This is a Loomis NRX 894C JWR. It is a 7-foot 5-inch fast taper, heavy action, 5/16 to 3/4 ounce, 14 to 20 pound test. This thing is an absolute beast. 7-foot 5 inches, guys. You have a lot of horsepower with this thing. The backbone in this thing is phenomenal. I have this paired up with a Shimano Chronarch MGL 150XG, which is the 8 gear ratio. So, you know, I can pick up a lot more line. I'm throwing a small 3/8 ounce jig on this thing right now. If you've never fished an NRX, you need to get out and try one. Get a hold of me. You know, let's go fishing. Let me put this thing in your hands, because they are absolutely worth the price. I was skeptical when I first bought them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm thinking, wow, 550 to 575 bucks for one fishing rod, not counting the reel. I fished them and absolutely became a believer. The NRX line of rod and reels or rods are absolutely phenomenal. Loomis has it perfect with these rods. This is one of my favorite rods to have in my hand, just for the simple fact that this Chronarch MGL is super light, as well as the NRX. But the NRX is super sensitive, and this MGL has a micromodule gearing. This is absolutely one of my favorite rods to have in my hand all day. It absolutely weighs nothing. It seems like the construction of this thing is awesome. Super, you know, a lot of backbone. Tips are really nice for jigs. Paired with this Chronarch MGL, it makes it feel like that there's not even hardly anything in here. You know, the balance point is way back in here by the reel, so it's actually a little far forward than that. But it's, you can see that there's this much of the rod and reel, and it's taking up the rest of that 7-foot 5-inch rod to balance it out. So it's really well balanced. You're going to see that really nice fulcrum point. But up until this year, the Chronarch MGL was the cheapest rod that you could, or cheapest reel that you could get the micromodule gearing in. They actually, you know, remedied that so you can get it at a little smaller price point. And that was with the new Corrado K series, which are amazing. I own 2 of those things as well. But this rod right here, if you're looking for a rod to pitch and flip jigs, big Texas rigs, you could throw a Carolina rig really well on this rod. It is again the NRX 894C JWR, and it is everything that you could possibly ever expect from a Loomis NRX plus more. The handle length is perfect. It fits me right here, you know, right where it should, right on the my forearm there, so I have some nice leverage for a hook set. And again, this thing is paired up with a Chronarch 150XG MGL, which is a micromodule gearing. If you guys are looking for a rod to pitch and flip with, look no further than this 894 JWR. This thing is 7-foot 5 inches, fast, taper, heavy action. Got a lot of backbone, really nice tip on there. One thing that I want you to see here, if you can see this here, I don't know that it will focus here, I'm a little too far, but the tip on this NRX is a little different than most. It still has the recoil guides going up to that tip, but it's a little larger, and I'm sure that's for getting, you know, used a lot for pitching and flipping. The last 3, 6, 7, 8, the last 8 guides to the tip are the recoil guides, and then you have the standard guides behind that. Split grip, split reel seat, allows you to maintain contact with the rod blank for added sensitivity. And this thing absolutely is amazing, guys. If you're looking for something that you can allow you to pitch and flip jigs with, definitely check out the Loomis NRX 894C JWR.